Look, I was really pleased with our effort in the second half. It could have been a really long second half, and it wasn't. It was a second half where we fought hard and never gave up, and that was great. That was great. Massive test for us tonight. There are a lot of things about it that we didn't handle, but we never gave up, and I thought the second half was really encouraging.
What are some of those things you didn't handle?
Oh, we didn't handle the Roosters' start. They just started too strong for us, and they caused us problems defensively. And you know, the thing about that is we know where we've got to improve. You know, we know what we've got to do to get ourselves to the point where we can compete with a team like that. Now, I said to the boys before the game, this was our biggest test this year, and I was really confident that it would be, because we're playing against a team who are genuine premiership contenders. They'd lost 4 games in a row. They weren't playing poorly. They were playing well, and that was going to be a semi-final type game, and it was. And for us to get that game, to get a chance to play in a game like that in May, was great. Yeah, we're disappointed. You know, disappointed that the scoreline ended up what it did, but it's great for us. We know where we're at. We know what we've got to do, and there's plenty of this season left.
Robbie, young squad, you feel they might got a lot out of that, or learned a lot out of that game?
Yeah, I think we learned a good lesson out of that game. You know, we just lost the ruck. We got out muscled. We knew they were going to come hard at us, you know, be physical through the middle, and we just couldn't handle it. So, you know, we know where we went wrong. We know how to improve. So it's just a matter of putting the work in and learning the lessons, you know, from a loss like that, and making sure that, yeah, again, we just keep improving and keep building.
JT, there's a lot of traffic directed at Brooksy and Mitch Moses tonight. Tipping teams they've done it in the past, are going to keep doing it this season. How do you get around that?
You know, I've said this a couple of times, and I'll stand by it. I'm still not overly concerned that that's our biggest area. You know, those guys are going to struggle on the back of us not handling teams, you know, in the middle of the field, and that's what happened tonight. Like, by the time Boyd Cordner got one-on-one with Mitch Moses, we hadn't done anywhere near the job that we needed to do on that set defensively, and that started in the middle of the field. So while those guys are working really hard, and they will continue to work hard to improve what they're doing there, anyone who thinks that that's our problem, anyone who thinks that was why we lost tonight, they're not right, in my opinion. The other parts come before that, and if our boys in the middle let us down, then those guys will struggle, and most halves do. When our boys in the middle handle it, then they need to handle it, and for the majority of the season they have done.
So there's some encouraging signs in the second half. Jason, what do you think they were?
Oh, the fact that the scoreline stayed somewhat in control. You know, the scoreline in the second half was 14-4. You know, against a team that was red hot in the first half and really blew us off the park to come out and fight like we did. You know, they probably could have scored another try in the corner right at the death, and we had people coming across in cover to save that. You know, the Mitchell Pearce try where we threw a poor pass and he kicked it downfield and scored a try. That's just, there's nothing in that try. So yeah, there was a lot of fight there. There's a lot of fight. That game could have ended up a game where in the second half we were standing behind our goal line regularly and not talking to each other, looking like it was the end of the world, but it never went that way at all, and there was some great fight from the guys to make sure that didn't happen.
Thanks, Phil.